Boxing King Media, powered by BYD. Liam Davies, we're 2 days away from. Would you say that the biggest fight of your life with regards to the occasion, the opponent, and somebody who's actually talking back at you?
Yeah, it's the biggest fight in my career, of course. There's a lot on the line, isn't there? And we both got something to prove, and we both know the opportunities that come for the winner after. So it's a big fight.
You know, I was just thinking, you're one of the early Frank Warren signings that he kind of built, British fighters, Sam Noakes, Hamza Shiraz. There's like a big, there's a good 6, 7 of you that he's built from the ground up, and you're all now main eventing. When you signed up with Frank, I'm just curious, was he promised this? Because I know sometimes promoters promise all sorts and they don't really deliver.
Nah, do you know what? I don't get involved in that side. I'm just the fighter. That's why you have a manager and a team. But the first one come, I think I jumped in the deep end for the British title, and it was in my hometown, and they knew from the previous fights we could sell tickets. So I think it was a bit of a gamble for them, and it paid off. And now they're giving me my respect for it and looking after me.
Do you talk to Frank much, and what kind of stuff does he tell you?
I talk to George a lot more. Frank's a busy man, isn't he? But George has been very good to me, and I got a great relationship with him. And we got big plans, so Saturday night is the start of many, many more big fights.
I hope so for you, man. And you said, I was watching some of the build-up on the way down, and one of the comments I picked up, you said about these 2 amateur fights. I think all you said is that you lost them both. But how close were they? Were they close? Were they split? Majority? How were they?
Yeah, I can't remember the first one, but the second one was a split. I can't remember the score. I think it was point scoring on the first, so I'd be lying if I said the numbers. The second one was a split decision. I'm not saying I won or nothing, but it's done, innit? And we've both come a long way since then, and this is going to be a totally different kind of fight, and we both know that deep down. So expect a big performance from myself Saturday, and obviously I'm coming for my revenge. He's 2-0 up, so I got to do it in style.
I'm assuming the Shabaz Masoud you fought in the amateurs was the one that used to move a lot, slip, slide, whatever, and I think would you say he's a different fighter now under Ben Davison?
Yeah, of course. We're both different fighters, completely different, and the rounds are different, the gloves are smaller, and you're under the bright lights. There's a lot more pressure in there, so it's going to be a totally different fight. But the first 2 were good, and I expect the third one to be the best.
I hope so for the fans' sake. I'm assuming it's going to be like we've just seen you kind of blow out your last few opponents. I know you actually said it in the build-up as well. You're going to do the same again. Are you not expecting like a chess match?
I just talk, didn't I? I think I change my mind all the time. Everyone keeps saying he's a good boxer. I believe I'm a good boxer myself, so I might outbox him for 12 rounds, but it's all just he say at the minute. We're going to get in there Saturday night and find out, and I'm generally looking forward to it. And like I said, hopefully we can have a great fight for the fans and both rise our stock. But unfortunately, there's got to be one winner, and I believe that's going to be me.
Just before you go, the press is about to start. Just something random. I know you've got an electric car. I'm just curious. The world's kind of moving to electric cars. How are you finding your experience driving electric?
Yeah, it's definitely different. It's like a spaceship, but I've got used to it. And when I drive a normal car like I have after, it feels weird. So yeah.
In a good way or a bad way?
Nah, it feels weird driving a petrol one now to electric. There's no noise, but I enjoy it, and I got to big up my sponsor, Greenhouse, because they looked after me big time.
Because obviously I got electric myself, and I always kind of tell people when you go back to diesel or petrol, it feels weird because it feels sluggish. They don't feel as good as driving. Would you say the same?
Oh yeah, definitely. Another weird thing, I ain't been to the petrol station in months. So it's charge at home. It's a lot. It makes my life easier, and yeah, it's a great car, and I've been very lucky to be blessed with a great sponsor in the car.
And just a quick one, I've done a lot of random interviews in the last few weeks. I've had the pleasure of interviewing people like Batavia, Usyk, Fury, you name it. And I've been asking them all like what are their worst fears and phobias in life are. And it's quite interesting insight into a fighter because we just see you as warriors jumping into the ring. But it's good to kind of know what you might have some fears and phobias that the fans don't know about. So does Liam Davies have any?
I wouldn't say no, just fear.
Spiders, rats, or anything like that?
Oh nah, it's the only thing I fear is my time being cut short here, or that's it. I want to write my full story before my time comes. No, really, not scared of spiders or nothing like that. I'm the spider catcher in our house. My wife's dead scared, but I don't like rats. In fact, I couldn't do that I'm a celebrity malarkey, snakes and rats. Not nice.
Well, I've had loads of different answers. I haven't had anyone say that they're scared of death. That's quite an interesting one. I think Fabio Wardley told me that he was scared, not scared, but he was like afraid of being forgotten. Like when boxing was done, he wants to be recognised for the work he's done in boxing. He's afraid of like being forgotten.
Yeah, nah, not in boxing really. Nah, not really that, because that's out of my control, innit? So all I'm doing is writing my story and enjoying my journey, and I'll be humble with whatever I achieve in the sport, and just like I said, hope that nothing ever bad accidents happen, and I've experienced people lose their lives before they're meant to, so that would be my biggest fear in life for sure.
That's fair play to you, Liam. Thank you for your time, mate. I think the press is about to start. Are we expecting any beef? Because the last one was quite calm.
Yeah, nah, not really. We get to go in a few days, don't we? See how it goes. I'm not one that comes with a script. I just am who I am, and like it or not, that's me.
I wish you all the best, mate. May the best man win, Liam.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Nice speaking to you. Yeah.